The Suicide Squad. Not to be confused with Suicide Squad. Wait. The Suicide Squad is directed by James Gunn and stars Ibris Elba and Margot Robbie, and John Cena, and a whole cast of characters. This is not a sequel. Okay, this is a standalone sequel is what they're calling it, a standalone sequel. I kind of call it a standalone reboot because it's the same three characters from the first one as far as actors go. Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, Jay Courtney as Boomerang, and Joe Kinahan as Rick Flag. They're back in the movie, but they're not really playing the same people. They're playing the same characters, but they're different. They're not the same ones from the movie we've seen, okay? So it's like a reboot. I don't know why they're calling it a sequel. It's just because they're bringing the same people back. It's kind of confusing, but it's a standalone sequel is what they're calling it, quote unquote. This movie has a lot more people in that. You got John Cena. John Cena showed up to introduce the movie at the screening. Pretty cool. You got Pete Davidson, who's from Saturday Night Live. He's in the movie for a minute or two. You have a big shark. You have a lot of great stuff going on in this movie as far as characters go, and it's a lot of fun. That's what I will say about this movie. It is a hell of a lot of fun. I enjoyed the heck out of it. I was laughing throughout the whole thing, giggling, and just having a blast with it, and that's the purpose of it. It's not supposed to be some deep thinker, okay? And I get that, but it's still at the same time, I'm like trying to process it. Like, what the hell happened in this movie? They got a job. They get this little implant like Snake Plissken, right? So they can't go away from the job. They have to do the job, and they go do their job. There's conflict, and then they finish the job. Amanda Waller's back as well. There's four. Amanda Waller is back in the movie, and she's essentially kind of the bad guy too in this one. They make her a little bit more of a nemesis or a nefarious person as opposed to someone who's just really good at her job. I think they did that as well with the other Amanda Waller, but this one takes it's a little bit step further. There's not much more than that, okay? It's fun. It's entertaining. I really do recommend it, but if you're looking for something a little bit deeper, a little bit better than a average standard superhero movie, then you're not going to find it here. I look back at Suicide Squad by David Ayers, and there's not much going on in that movie, but at least Will Smith's character, Deadshot? His character goes through quite a growth. Like, he is the one that's focused on the story, and he's the one that we're watching, and he's the one that's growing and changing as the story goes on. Ibris Elba is that character. He's a new character. He's Bloodsport, who I have no idea who that is, but he's apparently in the comic books. He is the Will Smith character, and he's the one that has to go through a change. But his change is so insignificant. It's like, you're going to be a leader. No, I'm not. Okay, look, I made you a leader. Oh, okay, I guess you're right. I mean, that's essentially his growth. They kidnap his daughter, or Amanda Waller takes his daughter. She gets caught for shoplifting, I believe, and they threaten her with jail time unless he does this. Big stakes there, man. So listen, this is a lot of fun. It's a James Gunn movie. If you like Guardians of the Galaxy, you're gonna enjoy it. It's got great characters and it's got a lot of fun happening. But and the style. The style is really good. It fits the comic book world much more than David Ayers did. And this is as dark as they want. I mean, this is R. This is hard R. It's really heavy, filled with profanity. And it's vulgar. It's violent as hell. And there's a bunch of dick and balls and some boobs. So be wary of that if you're taking your kids. But hey, it's entertaining. I will say that. I kind of wish my kids could see it, but at the same time, I don't want to. Because the big shark is awesome. He's like the new Groot. So if you look at James Gunn movies, the Guardians of the Galaxy, it's kind of a template from that. If you really think about it, it's his Guardians of the Galaxy for the DC universe. Okay, there's no Batman. There's a reference to Superman, so you don't have any of those kind of things happening in this movie, which is a good thing. It's just these guys, a mission, and that's it. Other than that, hey, I recommend it. Go see it. Go check it out, and I hope you like it because the theaters need your business. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and all that stuff over here. Okay, see you next time. Bye-bye.